Going on Shinobi Faction, my name is Joshua Williamson, and welcome back to Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on the PlayStation 2. Where we last left off, we arrived at Hogwarts and we visited Fred and George's bean shop. But anyways, we're about to end the night, we're about to go up to bed. This is one of my favorite OSTs in the game, by the way. Too bad we can't hear it for long, because we have to go to bed. We have to get ready for our first day. And by the way, I really want to thank some of you. Like, some of you guys came in the comment section of my last video, my Angry Grandma reaction, and you guys have been really supportive of me, throughout my, hard time with my grandfather right now. I really thank you guys for that. That means a lot to me. Alright, but anyways, let's go downstairs, and...
Morning, Ron. Do you know what class we've got first? I heard there's flying.
You heard right. I'll meet you downstairs in the entrance hall.
Alright, we got flying class first. Flying class is a lot easier in this game than it was in the Sorcerer's Stone. Hi, Percy. Sorry I had to sneak into your room.
First thing, Harry. Better get moving.
Disturb your studies, but I had to see Fred and George and buy some stuff with some Birdie Bot beans. Alright. By the way, speaking of Birdie Bot's beans, when I was in the 2nd grade, the class did a contest. It was a boys versus girls contest, on who would eat the weirdest flavors, in the Birdie Bot's beans box, and, of course, you guys know there were some weird flavors. There's dirt, and booger, and vomit, and let's see, what else? There's tripe, and sardines, and all those weird flavors. I didn't eat any of them, because at that time, with my selective eating disorder, I was way too afraid to eat one of them. I thought I would throw up, so I didn't eat any of them. But we had some kids take down the vomit flavored one, no problem. It was pretty weird. There was the first person in the class that ate a bean got the vomit one. Hi, Ron.
Come on, Harry. Let's go outside.
And he actually said, it's good. I was so shocked when I heard him say that. Because, with Bean Boozled, there are a lot of people that say that that barf is the worst flavored bean. I haven't tried any of them, and I don't plan on it, but... you get what I mean. Let's move on. There's nearly headless Nick.
Hello, Nick. What's the matter?
A matter of no importance. It's just that Sir Properly Decapitated Podmore won't let me join the Headless Hunt. Apparently, they only accept huntsmen whose heads have completely parted company with their bodies.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Not to worry, young Potter. As I said, it's a matter of no importance.
Yeah, so, nearly headless Nick can't join the Headless Hunt because he's only nearly headless and not completely headless. Oh, hey, Draco.
Ah, Potter.
Crab, Goyle.
Heard about that Willow incident. It would have been really terrible if you and Weasley had been killed in the crash.
Shut up.
Gryffindor students are not permitted in here.
Screw you.
No Gryffindors allowed.
Okay, fine, screw you.
Hello, Harry. Let's go outside to the flying pitch. We don't want Madam Hooch to be angry with us on our first day.
Yeah, we're on our way there now, Ron. Don't worry, we're gonna be fine. You could leave this game alone for a month, and Madam Hooch wouldn't notice.
Flying lessons with Hooch next, Harry. I'll meet you outside the flying pitch.
Yeah, we're on our way there now. I'm beating you there. Alright, so let's fly. Because like I said, doing flying class is easier in this game than it was in the Sorcerer's Stone.
Welcome to second year flying. Although you all apparently learned to fly last year, the apparently is directed at you, Mr. Longbottom. A refresher course is in order. Mr. Potter, would you please come over here so we can run through the basics? Please, will you fly up slowly?
Yeah, you remember what Neville did in the Sorcerer's
Good start.
Stone.
Now return to hover above the ground again.
I forgot to mention that when she mentioned it. Easy.
Good. At least you have broom control, however basic. Let's try something a little more difficult. I assume you can see the magical rings. Kindly fly through them all for me.
Yes, madam. Yeah, it's slower this time, so it's easier to control. Alright, that's over with.
Well done, Potter. I think you're ready to take this year's flying exam. You have approximately 2.5 minutes to fly through as many rings as you can. Your course through the rings will get progressively more difficult, and only the most expert flyers ever manage to complete it.
Alright, let's fly through as many rings as possible. This actually goes on for a pretty long while. So, yeah. And this is gonna go on for, like Madam Hooch said, 2.5 minutes. And the most rings I've flown through, first of all, they're gonna change color a few times. The most rings I've flown throughout this were 105. Who knows how many I'm gonna get right now, but I'm definitely gonna get enough to get a distinction, which is the highest grade. I'm real experienced with this game, so I know how to get a high score in this. Okay, we're at 50 now. It does get a little bit more difficult later on. And in fact, it actually is about to, after these last few rings. Before they change color again. Now the rings are red, and they will stay red throughout the rest of the time you do this. And they also move around a bit, so... But again, it's not as difficult as it was in the Sorcerer's Stone. We're at 75 now. Crap. Hang on. This crap happens again. Let me do one thing really quick. Yeah, I just unplugged the HDMI converter and plugged it back in. Sometimes that helps. Anyways, let's continue this. Maybe I should get an AV capture card in the future. They're just a lot more expensive. Alright, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. I didn't fly completely through it. Okay, I got 101. I would have got 102, but if I flew through that better.
Outstanding performance. You really are one of the most talented flyers I have ever seen, and you deserve the highest grade, a distinction.
Thank you, Madam Hooch. I got a distinction. That was fun.
was exhausting, Harry. I'm off to bed. See you later.
Why do they go to bed during the daytime? Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, let's end the day.
House point totals are being calculated.
It's time for this.
Slytherin.
Alright, Slytherin has 90 points.
Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw has 40.
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff has 75.
Gryffindor.
And Gryffindor has 90, so no one's in the lead. Gryffindor and Slytherin are tied. Grade C. You know, I never knew how to increase my grade when it came to house points. I never knew how to. Like, because I've done things to get the most house points you could get possibly in this game, and it doesn't increase your grade much. Oh, there's a chest right here with a wizard card. Pick it up, Harry. Alright, let's go downstairs. Because it's time for a night mission.
Harry, just the person I've been looking for. Something dreadful has happened to Neville. He's got himself trapped behind a tapestry.
And I suppose you want me to get him out?
Would you? That's so kind of you, Harry. He's out here.
Yeah. Neville's trapped behind that.
Neville? How did you end up back there?
How do you get stuck behind that,
He was
though?
waiting for Trevor, his toad, and he went the wrong way. Now he's stuck.
Well, can't you get him out, Hermione?
No, I've tried everything. We need a severing charm.
Wouldn't it just flap up?
And where am I going to find one of those at this time of night?
Herbology Greenhouse 3 in the grounds. Except, to get in, you're going to have to find out how to pull up pork lumps. If you go to the library, there's an excellent book by Professor Lockhart. That'll tell you how to do it.
Okay, so I've got to go into the library on the second floor and get a copy of Lockhart's book, and then go out into the grounds and find my way into the Herbology Greenhouse to get the severing charm.
Alright, so there's a lot of prefect avoiding that we have to do. Gosh dang it. Yeah. This prefect's easy to avoid, though. Just run past him when he walks across that shelf. Now see, this time, back in the Sorcerer's Stone, if you got caught by a prefect, they just cast Locomotor Mortis on you, and, you know, just tell you to go back to your common room. This is different, though. Hang on, let me make some adjustments so that this crap will stop happening. At least try to. If you get caught by certain prefects in this game, and you get the leg locker cast spelled on you... Spell casted on you. Sorry. they actually take 5 points away from your house. So, if you get caught by a prefect, 5 house points from Gryffindor. And that happens a total of 4 times, before many times after that they just tell you to go back to your common room. Yeah, there's prefects in here. But it's easy to know their route now. They go the same path all the time. That's the worst time to do that. Okay, but I avoided them. I know their route, so... Many first-time players of this will probably struggle with that part. I know I did a lot when I was a kid, and that music always unnerved me. They're trying to make upper grade students scary.
A copy of Marauding the Monsters by Gilderoy Lockhart.
He didn't really write that though, did he? He just took credit for it. And then erased the actual writer's memory. Gilderoy Lockhart is a fraud. Now they're going a little bit of a different route this time, but it doesn't change anymore after that. Particularly that one in the middle right there.
Hey, you!
Yeah, I almost got
Hey, you!
5 points taken away. Thank God that door was there. As soon as they see you, the hey, you, and then the music. That always jump scared me as a child. Alright, but anyways, let's move forward. We gotta go out to the herbology greenhouse to get the Defendo spell. Again, I don't know why that happens, but we're all just gonna have to deal with it right now. If that happens when I'm trying to avoid a prefect, I'm gonna be mad. Well, again, at least. I gotta wait for that prefect to go past that staircase, and I'm free to go. Let's go out here. But yeah, avoiding prefects is a lot easier in this game, at least for me, than it was in the Sorcerer's Stone. Because at one point in the Sorcerer's Stone, when you have to go out to the restricted area, those prefects, even though you're wearing an invisibility cloak, they can always detect you. Thankfully, they didn't remove house points at that time. But anyways, I gotta stay right here because a prefect is gonna emerge out of there. I gotta wait for him to go by, then I can go on. A Ravenclaw prefect. Go through there, Harry. I'm a little bit too far away from the microphone, aren't I? There's a greenhouse. By the way, before we go in there, I want to show you something that I should have showed you a while ago. But over here, beside the herbology greenhouse,
Brilliant.
there's a vial case. I'll show you what you do with that later. Right now, I gotta get back. I gotta get into the greenhouse. And I gotta find that spell book. Alright. Yeah, I'm low on health, so I guess those are cauldron cakes. Those are helpful. And there's a birdie bot bean, too. So now this time, you can cast Opendo on the Horcrux and then just pick them up and throw them. In the Sorcerer's Stone, you had to cast Opendo on them and cast Defendo on them to get rid of them. It's easier this time. And there's Willow Hands. Get out of here. There's a Defendo spellbook.
The Defendo spellbook.
Alright, let's assign it to Circle. I'm just used to assigning it to Circle. There's just certain... I hear mandrakes. There's just certain buttons that I'm used to assigning certain spells to. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, those who played this. There's a wizard card. Alright, let's leave. The mandrakes. I will never forget the scene in the Chamber of Secrets with the mandrake roots and Draco sticking his finger in one of their mouths. Alright, let's run over here. Because that Ravenclaw prefect is over that way, and I don't want to get detected by him. I really wish that would stop happening. Especially when I'm in an area like this. There's a prefect over there too, but it's easy to avoid being seen by him. We gotta get all the way back up to the common room. I gotta stand over here, just for a second. Let that prefect walk by. And go past the stairs. Now I can go up no problem, without being detected. Yeah, I'm a pretty experienced player. In case you couldn't already tell. Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't know why I burp so much. I never drink soda. Well, hardly ever, rather. I only drink soda like maybe once or twice a year.
Oh no!
Nearly Headless Nick has been petrified. Chamber of Secrets has been opened.
Mr.
Enemies of the air beware.
What on earth is... Oh, what's happened here?
I don't know. I found him like this.
Follow me, Potter.
Professor, I swear I didn't.
In the movie, though, that wasn't nearly Headless Nick that got petrified. It was a Hufflepuff kid named Justin.
Harry was taken to Professor Dumbledore's office, where he came across the Sorting Hat.
You've been wondering whether I put you in the right house. Yes, well, you were particularly difficult to place. But I stand by what I said before. You would have done well in Slytherin.
And he also discovered Fawkes, Professor Dumbledore's pet phoenix.
Fascinating creatures, phoenixes. They can carry immensely heavy loads. Their tears have healing powers, and they make highly faithful pets.
And of course, Professor Dumbledore himself.
I know you're not the attacker, Harry, but I must ask you whether there is anything you'd like to tell me.
Come to me.
That voice.
Let me rip you. Let me tear you.
Anything at all?
Only Harry can hear that.
No, there isn't anything, Professor.
Very well, if you're sure. Good night, Harry.
Night, Professor.
Alright, now that's over with. Now we can get back up to the common room, and we can get Neville out from behind that tapestry. Which, I don't know how that exactly trapped him, though. Is that some sort of, like, strong material that that tapestry is made from? That you can't just flap it open? Alright, we're finally up here. Alright. Let's just run past here to avoid that prefect.
Wattlebird.
Let's go back in. Okay, calm down, Neville. I'm gonna get you out of there.
Phew. Thanks, Harry. I thought I was never going to get out of there.
Hey, no problem.
Nice one, Harry. Well, all this excitement has worn me out. I think I'll head off to bed.
Night, Hermione.
But Hermione, nearly Headless Nick has been attacked, and I'll tell you in the morning.
Alright, we got a wizard card. And there's another one inside that room. Right there. Alright, now I'm going to show you what that particular vial case I picked up was for. Go to this bulletin board.
Thanks ever so much for finding my file case, Harry. Have a wizard card.
It gets you more house points and a wizard card. Now, read the note on there that says, "Lost, a Gryffindor merit badge, dropped during a flying lesson. If found, please return to this notice board." Alright, so yeah, keep doing those if you want to gain more house points and more wizard cards too. But anyways, I'm going to end it here for now, so post your thumbs down below, let me know your opinions on this. If you like, see your thumb up, hey, see your thumb down. On social media, my backup channel down in the description box. And be sure to subscribe and become a member of the GW faction on a journey to 10,000 subscribers. See you later.